that is just full of flavour. You've got fresh Australian seafood. You've got all the beautiful shellfish.
Down by the seaside, Pete. Beautiful periwinkles, abalone. We're going to go grab some octopus off a good friend of ours in a sec. And we'll start with the abalone. Pete, you know some interesting facts about abalone?
Well, yeah, look, I do, Con. In Australia, we actually there's 18 species of abalone, would you believe? And that is fantastic. Now, the most common ones that we know, obviously you've got the green lip abalone and you've got the black lip abalone. Now, from a cooking perspective, Con, it's mainly used in Asian cooking. So the Japanese love it, Chinese, Koreans love it as well. That's why, you know, look, these little bad boys, they're hard to get. They are quite rare, but that's why they're also so expensive. But there we have it. Well, guys, we've got to keep this really, really simple today. So I've got the burner on over there with this beautiful, beautiful abalone here. Now, one thing you do find with the abalone, right, once you get them out of the shell, you'll see their stomach. You need to make sure you clean it properly. So you get rid of all the blackness around it. And also abalone have beaks as well. So we want to make sure we really get rid of those beaks. Look, this one here, what you want to also make sure of as well is that we tenderize it. Now, the way to tenderize it, you really want to start to break up the fibers inside the abalone. That way, when you slice it nice and thinly, like we're going to do today, it's going to be absolutely perfect, but I've got a real treat for you. So, here goes. Now, one thing first. All right, guys, so what we're going to do here, now when you get your abalone, you've cleaned it all up, it looks great. Now, there's no sand, it's been washed properly, everything's been cut away. And now this cloth, it's very, very clean. Let's just get that one out of the way first. Okay, so what we're going to do, we'll put it in there because we don't want it to completely destroy it. We are now karate chop. I'm sure if you've got kids, start karate chopping your abalone. What we're doing is the fibers inside the abalone, we're just going to break them down a bit. So when we do slice it, it's going to be tender and beautiful. The other way to do it is actually marinate the abalone as well. So turn it over, give it another go. I don't know, did you ever watch Baffing? This rocks, I love it. Okay. There we go. That is one way to tenderize your abalone, especially when you're out in this environment, guys. Now, if you're at home, there's other ways of doing it. So, there we go. Notice he's lost a bit of his green lip. I would too after a beating like that. Okay, what I'm going to do here with a sharp knife is we're just on an angle, right? I'm going to take the first bit off, but I'm just going to slice it as thin as possible. Right? The reason why is it's only going to take about a minute to cook. So nice thin slices, guys. Don't go too thick with it. One, because you know what? They're expensive, they're rare, they're beautiful, and it's a delicacy. So treat it with respect, and that's what I want you to do with all your seafood, is treat them all with respect. And that's what we've got to do. This beautiful ocean brings out the best in everything. Now, if you can't get them, or they're out of season, and I'm sure Con will talk a bit more about when they are in season, but guys, this is absolutely beautiful, looking really good. So what we're going to cook in these today is lemon juice, garlic, and I've got a Chinese wine. Now the Chinese wine, I just bought that from a Chinese supermarket. Really, really nice, and it's really, really strong as well. So here goes. So we just got this last bit. Make sure your knife is really sharp too, guys. There we go. We've even got the seagulls are here today. Okay, so I'm just going to grab my bowl. I've got some butter there. I'm just going to put my abalone into the bowl. Right. Now, when I put my butter in there, the butter's not going to burn. So we just get the butter. Yep, that is nice and hot. Okay, as soon as that butter melts, straight in with the abalone. Okay, and all it's going to take, guys, it's going to take about 1 minute. As you can see, that's just bubbling along nicely. So, straight in there now with the abalone. Now this will only take 1 minute. As you can see, right, with the butter, it's going to give it a really nutty texture. And that's exactly what I want. See how it's curling up? Guys, it's only 1 minute. Woo! Hey, there's nothing better. Down the back beach of Rye. Beautiful abalone. Now I'm just going to pour that beautiful jus over the top. Guys, that's it. Here we have con. Beautiful.
Yeah, looks nice. Looks very nice.
Magnificent. Green lip abalone. Italian influence, a little bit of Chinese with the wine.